Welcome back to the video. We're going to talk about the iPhone 15 and the 15 Pro Max. It's just a bit of recap of some of the things that was mentioned. It's going to be a quick 5-minute video. Jump into the video. We're going to talk first about the iPhone 15. So for this year, Apple's include 4 different colors, actually 5 different colors for the iPhone 15. They got a black color, pink, they got a blue, they got yellow, and they also got green. And this looked like a lighter color than the couple of years before. A lot of people are rocking with it. Some people are just literally not liking these colors. Me personally, I don't really like these lighter colors, but I mean, it's an acquired taste. Dynamic Island is actually coming to the base iPhones this year. So iPhone 15 will include Dynamic Island with all the features that were included in prior iPhone Pro models, plus some additional features that developed for the Island itself. The phone sizes remain the same, so no more mini in sight. So we're going to have a 6.1 inch and a 6.7 inch screen in terms of the iPhone base model. So only 2 different screens this year, which I think is fine. That those are the 2 of the best selling screen sizes anyway. Apple said that the screen display on the iPhone 15 should be brighter than last year's iPhone 14. It's going to be about 2K nits rather than 1000 nits. It should be better for like viewing the phone like in sunlight than the prior iPhone. 48 megapixel sensor is now coming to the iPhone, the base iPhone. So the iPhone 15 will have a 48 megapixel sensor for the main camera, so you can have really amazing high resolution photos. The A16 chip will also be included with the iPhone 15 this year. That was the same chip that was included with the iPhone last year, so Apple's bringing that to the base model. This is something that they've done every single year, so you should get a little bit more performance and bump with your base model iPhones. Satellite mode is actually back again this year, and this time Apple's actually included roadside assistance services. Apple showcased AAA services in the presentation, so now you can call for help or whatever you need. So now they have satellite services, will be free for iPhone users for the next 2 years, so that you can call for help just in case if you're in a situation where you require some help. The USB-C is actually finally made up with the iPhone. So the iPhone 15, the base models will have USB-C. What was not mentioned during the presentation, what they discovered later, was that it will also have a 2.0 speed, so something similar to what Lightning has, but you'll have the USB-C port. What's something also to mention that's really cool within the presentation was that you can use a USB-C cable on your new iPhone to charge your AirPods. So that's an issue that I have a lot whenever I'm out. Sometimes I forget to charge my AirPods, then need a little bit more juice. It's nice to know that you can use your phone to actually get a little bit of juice, a little bit of bump to your AirPods, so you can listen to your favorite tracks. Good news. And lastly, the prices will remain the same. $799 for the 6.1 inch iPhone and $899 for the 15 Plus iPhone 6.7 inch screen. So the prices remain the same as last year, so that's a really amazing news for a lot of folks. Moving on to the Pro models. When we talk about the Pro models, for this year they're going to have 4 different colors from Apple. So a lot of emphasis this year on titanium, because the body itself was actually made by titanium. Apple did a whole presentation on why titanium is important, and the fact that it's one of the strongest and the lightest material, and you should expect the phone to feel a lot lighter. I'm ready to try that theory, because my iPhone 13 Pro Max is super heavy, so I'm willing to see how heavy it is compared to 13 Pro Max and the 14 Pro Max. But nevertheless, they're gonna have titanium blue, titanium black, they're gonna have titanium white, and pure titaniums. Apple's going to be including something this year called the action buttons. Instead of having your regular volume rocker, so every single iPhone for the last 13 or so years have had this volume rocker. It's been a unique feature to the Apple devices, but this year Apple decides to remove that button and include something called an action button. So with this button, you can program it to whatever you want, your flashlight, you can program it to your camera, and whatever you want to program it to. So it's fully programmable and ready to use. Apple unveiled a new chip which you're calling the A7 Pro chip. So the reason why they probably add the Pro name to it was, I guess at some point they're going to introduce a base chip and a Pro chip. Nevertheless, the new A17 chip is an absolute beast. It's 2 times powerful than the A16, so you're getting double the performance versus the base iPhones. Moreover, Apple's actually boasting the fact that you can actually play AAA games on this. As I said, Assassin's Creed, one of the games that they showcased and hit running natively on the iPhone. So that's wild that you can play a AAA game on the iPhone. That A17 chip is no joke. It's a dedicated graphic processor that's able to do massive power gains. The iPhone 15 Pro line will also have the USB-C, but however, it's getting the USB-C 3.0 speed, so you have faster speeds for uploading and downloading files. It's boasting speed of 10 gigabits per second, and it'll be 20 times faster than the base iPhone Lightning cable. Apple is including the same 48 megapixel this year on the iPhone 15 Pro. However, they're also including a new 12 megapixel telephoto lens. So that lens is able to get up focal range up to 120 millimeter. With all the cameras on the iPhone, you have 20 millimeter all the way up to 120 millimeter, which is amazing. So you can capture really amazing photos. As a photographer myself, I want to see how it would stack up against my favorite lens, which is 85mm 1.4. So I'm absolutely excited to try it out. Lastly, Pro resolution rendering is coming to the iPhone. So now iPhone will be able to record in ProRes 4K 60, 100% access to 10-bit RAW files coming from an iPhone, right? So you can definitely go ahead and pump up some of the best quality there is. Moreover, Apple's also giving the option, if you want to record, you can record directly to your laptop, which is your Apple laptop, or you can record directly to an external hard drive. So it gives you more flexibility if you're going to be using your iPhone to record your videos. So that has been the full video. I hope that you enjoy. I hope that this will help you to make the decision. The iPhone pre-orders are open very soon. If you want to secure one on launch, you need to pre-order it because, as I mentioned before, there might be a little shortage. So if you want to secure your iPhone, make sure you go ahead and pre-order yours. I'm King of Note 771. Until next time, I will see you again. And ciao.